You were chosen from the moment of your birth. Unlike the others, you were unique. They laughed at you, criticized you, and called you crazy. They could not, and they will never understand. But you have a huge advantage over them. You know something they don't. Everyone asks you, how come you knew what was going to happen? Or how did you predict that? They don't realize you have the universe on your side, a high priestess leading you every step of the way to success. No more guessing, no more games, no more broken relationships, no more failed businesses, and no more living in the dark. Come to us. We have all the answers you need. They are eager to answer all of your questions. $1, one simple question, and nothing to lose. Schedule a reading today. Drops of Jade. We have all of your solutions.
Don't forget to follow Drops of Jade on Twitter and subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can book a personal reading with us by clicking the link in the description. We do one-question speed readings for only $1 and full readings for $10. Thank you and enjoy your reading.
Alright, Cancer, this is going to be your reading for the week of August, the 25th through the 31st. Or the 30th, one of the two, I don't even know when. Okay, yeah, the 31st. Alright, so starting out for your your overall energy for the week, we have the Two of Pentacles. So I feel like this is going to be a balancing act. I have all the cards already pulled. I feel like this is going to be just a major balancing act for you, Cancer. I feel like you feel like you're hopeless. I have a sense, just looking over the cards, just general, there's a sense of just I wouldn't say melancholy. I just have there's a sense of you throwing your hands up in the air and just saying that I don't know if this is attainable. I don't know if I'm ever gonna be happy. I don't know if I'm ever gonna have the money. I don't know if I'm ever gonna have the relationship. I don't know if I'm ever gonna have this. I feel like you're feeling really down on yourself, especially when it comes to your finances. I feel like you see these two areas of your life going wrong, and you're just like throwing your hands up in the air saying, well, these two things aren't going right. Nothing's gonna ever go right. And you say, nothing's ever gonna go right ever again. I might as well just give up on it all. I'm destined to live a miserable life. And that's what I hear you saying, unfortunately. So let's go ahead and get into it. So, and this has been coming out for nearly all of the signs. We have the Five of Swords in reverse to the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So, usually for me, the way I interpret it is like I'm going to do, or for the Five of Swords, the way I interpret it is excuse the plane or whatever aircraft they're flying these days. The way I interpret it as is I am going to do whatever it takes. To me, it's a card of determination. I know for many other people they see it in a completely different light, but for me, it's a card of determination. It's like I'm going to do everything in my power. It doesn't matter how. It doesn't matter how many toes I have to step on. I am going to do the absolute most to get what I want. And it's in the reversed. So I feel like you're just like, I'm just, it is what it is. And we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. That's money, opportunity with money. So you're just like walking away. You're just like, okay, so I have no hope for having a decent amount of money. I'm just gonna let the universe handle this, and whatever it is, whatever is gonna happen happens. Just so much similar like Aries, and I know that I bring it back to Aries every time, but that really kickstarted it. Just the overall scenario for everybody, it's just been, we are in a tough spot. Post COVID, all of it. The recession, everybody, lack of money, everybody's experiencing it. So, I can see why I can definitely see why. But I feel like when it comes to your finances, you're just like, you know what, it is what it is. Um, I feel you're just throwing your hands up in the air. You know, I'm walking away. You know, with
Don't forget to follow Drops of Jade on Twitter and subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can book a personal reading with us by clicking the link in the description. We do one question speed readings for only $1 and full readings for $10. Thank you and enjoy your reading.
you know, with the Five of Swords, you see somebody walking away, and I feel like that's your energy. Usually, when it's in the upright position, you're looking at it from, you know, the other man's point of view, the one who's collecting the swords. You know, some people see it as deceit, but I see it as like winning at all costs, like determination. Like, you know, I'm going to get what I want, point blank, period, and nobody's going to stop me. That sort of energy. But I feel like your energy is the people walking away. You're just like, you know what? You know, money's cool, money's fine. I don't see it coming in. I feel like, you know, just a lot of impatience. You know, money's cool, money's fine, money's good, but I'm not getting it. So, you know, it is what it is. I'm gonna walk away. Whatever happens, happens. Um, I feel you really just like I said a million times, throwing your hands up in the air and saying, "Oh well." Next, we have the King of Wands in reverse. In clarifying that, we have the Seven of Pentacles in reversed. And most of these are reversals, but there's a very sweet surprise at the end. So I see you not being very confident, just like Gemini. I don't see you being very confident in your finances. I feel like finances is going to be your main focal point. It's going to be your main focus. You're not feeling confident in your finances at all. Just like Gemini, you didn't feel confident. That was one of the burdens. But for you, I feel like you just like, you know, Gemini, you know, you're putting in the work. You're not seeing any results, but I don't feel like you're putting in the best that you could. I don't see you. I don't see you, you know, really pushing yourself. And for some of you, you may could have really pushed yourself. For some of you, it's like you put in the legwork, you pushed yourself, and you still aren't seeing any results. Or you're just like, you know, you're going through your 9 to 5, and you're like, you know, I'm not very confident in my job. I feel like, you know, maybe your boss is not a very good boss, and you know, you feel like your time could be spent somewhere else. You feel like you could be making a lot more, and this is it. You feel like you could be making a lot more money than you currently are at this point. And that's what it all boils down to. You feel like you could be making a whole lot more. You feel like you could be doing something. I'm really hearing, I feel like I could be doing something else right now. I feel like that's it. I feel like maybe you're not very content in your job. You don't feel very secure. You don't feel very valued at work. So you're just putting in the bare minimum. I mean, all hopes of getting a promotion, all hopes of, you know, earning more money, all hopes of, you know, even if you have a business making a sale, you're just like, oh geez, I don't feel like that's ever gonna happen. You know, I'm just going through the motions. And that's what it all boils down to, going through the motions. I feel like you're just going through the motions. All these cards, these 4 cards so far, just you're going through the motions. So next we have the three of cups. Oh, I'm sorry, the 3 of pentacles. I'm sorry. The 3 of pentacles in reversed. Like I said, a lot of reversals here, to the ace of swords. I feel like you are working on strengthening some of your relationships. I feel like you don't feel like you're on solid ground with a lot of your relationships, or somebody, you know, this is my love pile. So I feel like you're like, I don't feel like this relationship is very strong, stable, and solid. I don't feel like I'm on solid ground with this person. I don't feel like I am putting in the best that I can, or, you know, feel like they're putting in the best effort that they can in this relationship. and you really want more. You really want stable ground. You really want stable ground with them. Right now, you're feeling very unstable, very. I don't even want to say unpredictable, because it's not unpredictable. You just feel, like you could have a stronger relationship. I feel like that's just in general with you, like your family, romance. Like you feel like you could have a stronger relationship with those around you. That's all it is. You feel like you could have a stronger relationship with those around you. Uh, um, so next we have, the Nine of Wands in reverse, clarifying the Nine of Wands. The cards wanted to be so smart aleck.
Don't forget to follow Drops of Jade on Twitter and subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can book a personal reading with us by clicking the link in the description. We do one-question speed readings for only $1 and full readings for $10. Thank you and enjoy your reading.
Swords in reverse, very literally just saying the exact same thing. Lack of confidence, lack of strength, very complacent. You are truly, truly, truly feeling. I wouldn't say hopeless, but what other word is there to describe it? I wouldn't say a hopeless as in oh my goodness, I'm about to have like a mental breakdown. Some of you might. I hope you guys aren't, but some of you guys are like, I'm having a mental breakdown, but I don't see that for the majority of you. I see, actually, I'm seeing like I'm hearing it's all a distant memory. Like you guys are so dead set in thinking that you will never achieve your goals. And you're just like, it's all a distant memory. That promotion, getting more money, that's all a distant memory. I've never heard of her. Promotion, never heard of her. More money, never heard of her. Like you're really feeling like you're feeling very weak in your situation. You're feeling like you don't have the means. You're feeling like you can't change it. You're feeling like you're very literally feeling just stuck. Like where it's not even like, where do I go from here? You're just like looking, like staring blankly at your situation. It's a blank stare. You're not even asking, where do I go from here? You're just staring. You're just like, oh. So next we have a strike of amazing luck. I feel like everything turns around at the end. Don't judge a book by its cover. Everything turns around at the end. We have the Wheel of Fortune. It's upright this time. No reversals. Upright. It would have been really unfortunate if it was not. It would have been really unfortunate. And we have the Seven of Cups. Usually the Seven of Cups represents just like you're in a dream world, you're in a fantasy world. But I don't feel like it. Like when you have the Wheel of Fortune and you have the Seven of Cups clarifying it, I feel like you don't know what's coming. Like a lot, I wouldn't say like, oh, all your dreams are coming true, but they might. Like a lot of your dreams are coming true. A lot of the things that you thought would never happen and slowly is starting to unfold, and you're just like, wow. I feel like it's not going to take much either. I feel like, for you guys, I feel like you really just needed that push, and I feel like the universe is going to give you that push. It sees that you need a push, and it's like, okay, let's go ahead and give them a push. Let's give her a push. Like, we see that they are giving up hope. They don't want that, of course. I see that you're giving up hope, and they're like, okay, let's give them the push. Let's give her the push. And so it's like, okay. I feel like it's more like, okay, like in those carnival, like where when you hit something and you have to like, choose a prize. I feel like that's what this is. It's like, okay, the universe is like, okay, pick your prize. Okay, we see you've been working on your finances, so we'll give you a little bit more abundance. Okay, we see you've been asking for abundance. We see you've been asking for strength. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and give you some more strength. We're going to go ahead and give you some abundance. I feel like you're coming into luck, pure luck. It could be.
Don't forget to follow Drops of Jade on Twitter and subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can book a personal reading with us by clicking the link in the description. We do one question speed readings for only $1 and full readings for $10. Thank you and enjoy your reading.
Or a situation, or an area, but I feel like things are really starting to turn around, and you're gonna notice. And I'm hearing like, wow. And you're like, wow, I'm so glad I waited. I'm so glad I didn't lose hope. That's what I'm hearing. I'm so glad I didn't lose hope, because now I have, all of this abundance. I'm hearing you can have your cake and eat it too. All right. So let's go ahead and get to your quote. All right. And when I was reading this, I was like, wow, that's so beautiful. But looking back, I have this regret that too often when I loved, I did not say so. And I feel like that applies to you so much. Like we really don't know what we have until it's gone. Like I feel like if you guys exercise just a little bit more gratitude, you could like things will turn around for you quick. And I feel like sort of a self-fulfilling prophecy there, because you're listening to this and you're like, well, okay, I'll try, I'll do what she says, exercise a little bit more, gratitude. And then what happens? Abundance happens. So I feel like this is like really cause and effect. That's all there is. So yeah, I mean, overall, the week started off a little bit rough, not as rough as Taurus, but started off pretty rough. But at the end, there's always a silver lining. At the end, it's going to be magnificent. So I would say, leave you with this: practice a little bit more gratitude, and yeah.
You were chosen from the moment of your birth. Unlike the others, you were unique. They laughed at you, criticized you, and called you crazy. They could not, and they will never understand. But you have a huge advantage over them. You know something they don't. Everyone asks you, how come you knew what was going to happen? Or how did you predict that? They don't realize you have the universe on your side, a high priestess leading you every step of the way to success. No more guessing, no more games, no more broken relationships, no more failed businesses, and no more living in the dark. Come to us. We have all the answers you need. They are eager to answer all of your questions. $1, one simple question, and nothing to lose. Schedule a reading today. Drops of Jade. We have all of your solutions.